Hello everyone, welcome to another video with me, Winner, and today picking up a laptop last time where I went and took over the two countries that are Italian countries remaining over here, and then went and took over Switzerland, so I basically now have all of that traits there. I also went and took over Saxony over here as well. Bit of land from Prussia, considering they had their capital rights here, and also a bit of land rights there as well. Took a bit of land from the Austrian Empire that they had right here, and then at that point I went to the Kingdom of Hanover, basically just to have an excuse to take over the United Kingdom because Kingdom of Hanover was the United Kingdom's vassal, so got to go to war with the United Kingdom and took them over as well. So I now also have all of this land here, of course, including this over here in Denmark. So yeah, this episode I'm basically planning on interrupting the Ottoman Empire and the Russian Empire's war over here that they've been fighting for quite a while now, I think. Yeah, 23 years. Jeez, I didn't actually realize it was going for I didn't realize that war was going on for that long. Near 200,000 casualties on both sides. And also the Russian Empire managed to kind of turn the tide of the war here. As you can see, don't know exactly how the managed to get troops are here. Unless they did a naval attack, which would be a bit weird, considering they can just attack by land, and that's how the AI normally does things. They don't attack navally unless they absolutely have to. So, whatever. But, yeah. I'm basically just wanting to take over Italy right here. The Ottoman Empire, and also this stretch of land that the Russian Empire has. That's basically the only real reasons why I'm wanting to go to war with both of them right now. So yeah, I think I'm going to be able to up a little bit more money, considering I want to have a few extra troops in case something happens over here with the United Kingdoms, formerly Sweden, since they kind of don't really like me and they do have good relations with both Russian Empire and Ottoman Empire. And also, Prussia absolutely hates me, so yeah, another reason. Want to have extra troops in case any of them go to war. So yeah, let's get to work on building up some money that I can work with here. Okay, so I have plenty of leftover money right now, and have a nice large army, 10,000 troops in every single one of these provinces lined up against them, with an extra 60,000 troops right there. So, yeah, I think I'm ready for this war now, and I probably could actually work on doing a bit more province builds over here now as well, which is very nice. I think I'm probably just going for the majority of that right now, just so I can get things going quicker here. So, I actually have very good relations with the Ottoman Empire. Don't really care though. And the Russian Empire has been getting better relations with me. But doing anything to either of them is going to ruin my relations with the United Kingdom is there. Oh well. But let's go ahead and start sending insults. So I can just send an ultimatum, which they'll never accept. I honestly did not accept. Yeah, they actually accepted that. Okay, sure. Oh, I honestly did not expect that. They're the second, third strongest country in the world, and they just accept an ultimatum that easily. Okay, sure. I guess that works for me. Let's see if the Russian Empire is willing to give up this 9 provinces that easily. And they are! Have I seriously gotten that strong? Not even the other strongest countries in the world will easily just accept ultimatums. I sent them. Well, I guess I don't have to fight for all this land here that I really wanted. So, yeah, that's quite a bit of a change in plans, for me, I guess. Since I don't have to fight over all that land. So, guess I'll group up troops over here now. At least those right there. And I guess I can line up the rest of these troops over here now. So, there we go. Just deal with the province ability, I guess, at this point. And I'll continue on. Okay, so all the province ability and everything is done. I have now lined up my troops against all of my borders, considering I actually have that many troops, I can do that now. So yeah, 10,000 troops in every single one of these provinces, except for right there where I have 20,000. And I now also have 26,000 troops sitting right there, so I can take islands from the United Kingdom so they go with me, and also another 10,000 troops going right there, so I can take with the Denmark, Norway has troops there in Iceland. So, yeah, this is basically the end of the game at this point, I guess, considering the situation I'm currently in now. So yeah, I think first up I will be taking over the United Kingdoms here and Denmark, Norway. I guess Mecklenburg as well, finishing off what's left of the Holy Roman Empire, considering that's the only Germanic states remaining here. So yeah, I guess the Austrian Empire also is one of them, but they're kind of stuck over here. So yeah, let's see. Denmark, Norway. I'm just going to go ahead and send an insult to you and see if you'll accept an ultimatum, which you probably will, considering the Ottoman Empire and Russian Empire accepted ultimatums. And also my army is basically as large as your entire population. Yep, there we go. So, send those troops down there and deal with the province built here very quickly. I've freed up another 10,000 troops over here by looks of it. Great. So I guess I'll send them right there. I'll send that group there, considering I also have more troops freed up over here now. So, there we go. Go ahead and deal with them. And now I guess I'll deal with the United Kingdoms here. The weakest out of the largest countries that remain here in the game. I seriously don't actually have to fight any wars anymore, do I? I can just send ultimatums and all these countries are just going to accept, aren't they? Because my army is just that large. Considering the larger an army you have, the more likely countries are going to accept ultimatums. And the further back in time you are, the fewer troops you need to get to that point. So 300,000 troops seems to be past that point here, despite all these other countries having a few million population and everything. Okay. Sure. To be honest, I was thinking there's going to be another 2 episodes after this or something. At least one more. But at this rate, I'm guessing that's basically this over already. So, yeah, I guess I'll just continue here, like I've been so far, and just do province stability. Well, yeah, I guess at this point I'm just going to build up money, I guess, maybe, wait for some of these peace truces I had, and I'll basically finish up, I guess, at that point. Okay, so basically everyone hates me at this point, with an exception to Kakistan, basically. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to be sending ultimatums and finish things off here, I guess, considering their parents are going to be accepting every ultimatum I send them. And to be honest, at the beginning of this episode, I think I was already at the point where I could actually just go to war with every single country and actually win. And I think I'm definitely at that point now, considering, yeah, how much more land I've taken, and yeah, kind of have this massive army already lined up on all my borders and everything, so yeah. United Kingdom's here. They're first up on my list. And there they go. Great. So I guess I'll quickly go through the province built to there. And then move on to the Russian Empire, I guess. Since they have the longest border with me. Well, it would seem the Russian Empire and Ottoman Empire have finally finished their war. So, yeah, ultimatum. I'm honestly not even going to bother lining up troops against the Russian Empire over here before sending this ultimatum, because, yeah, if they're just going to accept it like I'm thinking they're probably going to now, yeah, no point in sending the troops there. And if they don't accept, I can always just send troops there and then go to war with them afterwards. So, yeah. Yeah, I've won. Considering I think Russia might have been second place there, I don't know, but they were definitely third place and they just accepted it that easily. Yeah, I've already won this. It's just a matter of sending ultimatums to the rest of these countries, basically. So, yeah. I'll go around and do all that, and act like I haven't won this yet, and deal with province ability and everything, I guess. Okay, so I more or less have province ability for all that done, and basically given up on actually getting any of that up to 100% because it's just way too much land. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and finish off the Ottoman Empire with their 200 provinces that they now have. And there we go. I'll just quickly go through and to make sure I have at least the first round of province ability on all of this done. and then I'll finish things off completely, and not the impossibility at that point. And this here is the reason why I wanted to deal with provinceability, is so I don't have to deal with rebels like this. Well, this here is all that's remaining now, and I'm going to finish it up right now. For goodness sakes, this country here is the 4th strongest in the world right now, with 100,000 population and 20,000 economy. 4th strongest. And this one's the 3rd strongest. That's all of those done. It just means those two are left. Great. And of course these two I have to send insults to. And there we go. Done. Very anticlimactic into the series, and quite disappointing in all honesty. But yeah, that there is the end of this. I guess considering I'll just go ahead and let this play at the end of this video. It's been a while since I've actually let this little thing here at the end of the game ever play out. But I will do a timeline episode after this. So yeah, that's this series done basically. Yeah. Here's my little war with Austria, Austrian Empire. And there goes the Austrian Empire. Great. I think I'm going to be taking over Portugal next year. Russian Empire and Ottoman Empire rights there already. And that war has started between the Ottomans and Russians over there now. And that basically goes on until I basically take over the rest of Europe. Basically. And there we go. At this point, it's basically at the beginning of the previous episode already. Great. Saxony, Prussia, and then Kingdom of Hanover, United Kingdom. And really the worst thing about this thing at the end of the game is the fact that you can't actually control the camera at all. You can try to move it and everything, but it won't let you. You can't even zoom out properly. Zoom in out or zoom in. Which, to be honest, is very annoying. I think at this point is this episode. Yep, there we go. At this point, I don't fight a single war. And take over the rest of the land in Europe. Here. Great. So, shortly after I took over the United Kingdom, they ended that war. Okay. I guess me taking over the United Kingdoms there was basically their wake-up call to the fact that they're in trouble. Okay. Whatever. But yeah, that's the end of that. I guess I'll just go ahead and end that there, considering. Yeah. There is is the end of this video, I guess. Since I now have this done and everything. Just 4 episodes in total. I honestly did think that I was going to take like another episode at the very least, maybe 2. But nope, got it all done in this episode. So yeah, that there is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.